What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Darkry Poo back again to watch episode 11 of Madoka Magica. Guys, we are coming close to the end. If anything, we will be done by next week. We will be done by next Sunday, actually, because Friday I'm going to watch episode 12, and then Sunday I'm going to watch the movie. So we are done, guys. We are so close to the end. It's been a fun journey. It's been so good. It's been fun talking to you guys and on the comments and talking about our ideas of the anime and how and the characters and the development and stuff. It's all been super dope. So yeah, it's hopefully you guys will stay and watch other stuff that I watch maybe, but if you don't, it's all good. All love. And I'm glad you guys were here in the first place to watch with me. This was a dope anime. This was a dope journey. And something that I'm planning to start after Madoka. Like I was just like looking through Netflix, and it's something that I didn't even know came out yet. I thought it was gonna still be longer till it came out, but it's something that I actually want to watch. So I'm not gonna be like feeling like forced to watch it, but then again, I'm not gonna have a schedule for when I'm gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch episodes whenever I feel like it, essentially. But on Netflix, they have Shaman King. They have the new reanimated Shaman King, the 2022, and I didn't realize that it was out. But it probably came out like months ago. I just completely forgot, or I knew about it and forgot, or I just didn't realize it was out yet. But I am going to plan on watching the 2022 Shaman King. Yeah, it'll just be some random times when I watch it and just whenever I feel like it. But it's just gonna bring me back to my childhood and like I don't know, it's just fun. It's cool. It's reanimated, and I don't think they finished it in the original like well it's called 4Kids in Canada. I don't know where it is anywhere else, but yeah, when they used to play it, but I'm pretty sure they didn't finish all the content from the manga or whatever, and now it's like fully finished. But I don't know, I guess I'll find out. Anyways, yeah, I don't remember anything about the story, but not from Madoka, from Shaman King. So it's gonna be a new experience for me. If anything, it's just the characters that I remember. But yeah, just want to let you guys know, since you guys are like strong, or you guys are really like interactive with me, that's I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time what anime I'm gonna be starting in case you guys are interested. And yeah, I'm gonna mention it in Golden Kamui as well because there's a big community there, well, on my channel as well. Anyways, guys, let's just get this episode started. Enough stalling. I think, is my audio good? Yes, my audio is good. All right, cool. I'll give you guys a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, my subtitles are on. Oh man, here we go. Last episode, I don't even have to talk about last episode. You guys already know. I relive the past. Yo, Homura is old as hell, guys. Well, not old as hell, but like you know what I'm saying. Like compared to what she looks like, so abnormally vast. I have a theory that explains it. Girl's potential is based on the weight of the karmic destiny she bears. I could have understood, but Madoka was only living an ordinary life, so I couldn't understand why. Fate should all be gathered so tightly around her. Couldn't it be that Madoka has been made into such a powerful man because you kept turning back time? Maybe. See, so Homura might be the key here. You were the cause of it. Or to be more precise, the side effect of your magic was the cause of it. All this time reversal you did was all for one purpose, wasn't it? To save Madoka. So all the power is like for the same purpose and reason. You inadvertently caused multiple timelines to converge together, making her super strong and centered them all on the existence of Madoka Kaname. If Madoka is thread of fate from each of those separate timelines, I'll end up linking to the Madoka in this current timeline. Then she's just like, yeah, so impossibly huge, So it's from all the different timelines, all the karmic destiny you set spinning in all those different timelines, eventually attached to Madoka Kaname. After all, she was the main culprit of every event. Excellent work, Homura. You've made Madoka into the most powerful witch we've ever seen. This is crazy. But she's not a magical girl yet. I don't know how this is gonna end, because does all of this end if Madoka beats Walpurgisnacht, whatever? Because and every timeline we lose to that thing, right? So maybe we lose one more time, and then like I'm just thinking of different outcomes now. Like, guys, I'm not even gonna talk about last episode, because there's no point in talking about last episode. If you don't know what happened last episode, then go back and watch it. It's all I'm gonna say. Then go back and watch it. I'm not gonna explain it, because it's so good. Not because I'm mad at you, it's because it's so good. But anyways, yeah, so the only ways I see this ending is if we defeat it just with Madoka's built up potential up to this point, because apparently this is the strongest. Like, unless Madoka dies here and then we go back in time one more time, and then Madoka's even stronger, because how else does Homura like lose, you know? Because she could always just keep going back unless she dies. I feel like that's the only way. But yeah, that could be an outcome. Or if she goes back and we save everybody, right? And we don't let them die. Like, we don't let Mami die. We don't let Sayaka die. We don't let Kyoko die. Like, we have everybody there to fight it off. So there's two ways. I feel like one of two ways. Oh damn. In a room at a downtown hotel. No sign of violence present. Yo. That's so messed up. And then they just move on, right? They just move on to the weather. So crazy. I guess it's a superstition with the salt. She's dark now. But are you sure you don't know anything about it? She knows everything about it. Madoka's changed. She's becoming like Homura. Whoa, look at the zoom in. Bro. It wasn't exactly an unexpected outcome. Even though you're somewhat to blame for their deaths. What do you mean somewhat to blame? 100%. Interesting. This is an interesting perspective, right? Yo! Just sees you as food! You're missing the big picture completely. Oh god. Because they are slated to become food for humans. That's like a yo, that's crazy. This is a crazy idea because it's very real. You know, we would think it's messed up if we were being farmed. That makes sense. It's much more respectful than your treatment of livestock. Yo. We do acknowledge your species as sentient and try to deal fairly. So they do at least give him a wish. Whoa. Whoa, we're going deep into the flashback. Whoa. Whoa, we're going to the widescreen now with the black bars. We have intervened in your civilization development since prehistoric times. Countless girls throughout time have made contracts with incubators, had their wishes granted, and then ultimately succumbed to despair. In hope, and then ending in a curse. That is the cycle that countless magical girls have repeated to this day. Whoa, man. There are some who even fought or elevated human society to new stages of development. See, there have been benefits. This is, yeah, see, that's the thing though. But their own prayers that did. I'm saying that they're like, wait, the current reality after all. And anything that doesn't match reality is bound to create a distortion. So why is it surprising that these things always end in disaster? If they consider such a natural outcome to be a betrayal, they were wrong to have made wishes at all. See, it's like, it was all thanks to the sign that human society has developed as far as it has. See, it's a weird concept, but at the same time, if Kyubey were to explain the soul thing, I'm pretty sure there would still be some girls who would still make the wish knowing the risks. But it's more prevalent now. You really feel nothing for them at all? Did you ever not try to understand how much they were suffering? Yeah, this, see, that's the thing. We would have had to come in the first place. In our society, the phenomenon known as emotion is only considered a mental disease. Oh, that's why when we discovered humankind, we were quite surprised. We never imagined a world in which every individual had its own set of emotions and still somehow managed to coexist with others. Never come to Earth then? Well, you would all still be living naked in caves. So they're the reason for advancement. They're kind of like, okay, wait. I don't want to talk too much. I'll wait. I'll wait until the end. It's missing as well. Everyone. With the front, okay, they think that that's the, she's taking all of this pretty hard too. They think that that's the issue. Well, that was like, it's weird to say the cause, right? It's weird to say the cause because it's Kyubei's fault. Because even though Sayako was feeling despair, if she wasn't a magical girl, she wouldn't have died in the first place. She would have just like tanked it. Like it would have been brutal, but she would have tanked it a little bit maybe. She's my own daughter. Yeah, this Madoka's mom, I can tell something's weighing on her mind. She hasn't come to talk to me about it like usual. I thought she would always know she could rely on me. Well, because it's like, it's such a weird situation. I feel like that is how the mangaka is feeling too. You know? There's so much to say. I should have started a notepad. Because like to keep my thoughts together. You never know. Sitting by and waiting, or you Juko. Yeah, just let your kids figure it out. I wanted to say, like, as a parent, sometimes I'm not a parent, but I feel like when your kid does feel that way, they don't want to let you know what's wrong, right? Because they don't want to have you upset, like if they're getting bullied or something like that. And I feel like that's how parents feel sometimes too. Like they always come talk to me, but they won't talk to me. So something's wrong. Couldn't beat it alone, so the two of you were teaming up. Nope. Oh god, here we go again. Oh, this one is powerful enough that it doesn't need to hide in a labyrinth. You know, once thousands will die. Doesn't need to hide in a labyrinth. Since ordinary humans can't see it, they'll think that destruction was caused by an earthquake, tornado, or other disaster. So everything that happens is a witch's doing. Is what they believe. Like humans, regular humans. Left who can fight it. So there are so many magical girls I can do it on my own. Kyoko-san, I actually never needed her help so that she wouldn't lose face. That you lied to me. Yo. What you're saying is true. Yo. Yeah, it's too much to explain. Yo, she's breaking down in front of her. You're living the same time that you are, Madoka. Yo! Now we know! But she still does it! Yo! You guys are best friends, man! Come on! Does Madoka remember? Because remember, she was getting like little memories or little glimpses. Oh, so she's saying, I've met you over and over, and each time and every time I've had to watch you die. Yo. What do I have to do to save you? What do I have to do to change your fate? So just for that answer, I've kept redoing this month. So it's taken a whole month. Sorry, I'm not making any sense, right? It must seem horribly creep. No, man, you gotta tell her your power. Well, but she keeps forgetting every time. Just some trying that you barely know for a month. But she was trying to fix it from the very beginning. But to me, you are, yo, look at the memories. Sometimes I do all this the further time we drift from one another. Our feelings drift further apart, and my words don't even reach you anymore because you've become more cold. But it's for a good reason. That was the feeling that I started all of this with. I have love to guide me. Please just let me protect you. But the thing is, though, if HOMURA doesn't win, right? Because every single time she survived. And there was that one time where Madoka and HOMURA almost lost, but then she hit her with the shot clock. Hit her with the shot clock. Grief seed. Okay, so it's coming now. They think it's just like a typhoon or something. Or a hurricane or a tornado. Okay, so yeah, so what happens if she dies? We haven't seen that outcome. But her wish is to protect Madoka. Right? So how can her wish come true if she keeps failing? Right? So she has to be successful once, right? And when she's successful, her wish is granted? Oh man, I don't know what to think about this. There's still a movie, so I don't... Like, there's a lot of content left. Yo, HOMURA, man, can you solo? Yo! Oh, here we go with the art! Yo! Oh, man, I love this, man. We in Carnival Town now, baby. Yo! We at the carnival now, baby! Let's go! Yo! She looks sick! Yo. Bro. Remember, she's loaded up. Yo, look at the animation. And the point of the perspective change. Yo, she's just shooting them, stopping time. She's just loading them up. That's what she did with Kyubey, right? Just shot bullets, then let it all attack at once, and that's why he popped all at the same time. How many grief seeds does she store up to? Because this uses a lot of her energy. Is this okay? I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna enjoy this. She's even using a truck to as a big explosion. There we go. Yo, Homura is a monster. Yo, what? From out of the sea. Yo. Yo, this animation is crazy. The music is crazy. The opera, yo, yeah, she's had all of this stocked up for years, right? Because you guys told me that she's accumulated over like 26, or she should be like 26, right, by the amount of time she's reset, and it's been months, or it's been like 1 month in this time span, right, that she's been resetting. So yo, so the amount of resets, she's accumulated so many weapons. Yo. This is gonna... I remember when you guys told me I haven't replied to that comment yet, but you guys told me to rewatch episode 1 to like to just like fully take it in. I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna do that on my own time though. Maybe after I'm done. Against Walpurgisnacht. She still hasn't given up hope. She's still trying to save you. Probably just negate this timeline and try again. She'll stubbornly continue her battle, restarting this meaningless chain of events over and over. But yeah, for her to stop or get... But the more she does that, the more Madoka gets stronger. Sorry guys, I've been up for a while. The moment she acknowledges that everything she has done is pointless, and your fate is impossible to change, Homura Akemi will fall into despair and turn into... She knows that as well. Oh, because... Ah, I see. Must continue to fight. She can't be saved. Yo. See, she's stuck. Homura is stuck. Because if she loses hope, she becomes a witch. So she has to keep hoping. Yo, you gotta talk to her. You gotta talk to your mom. Look at the trees in the back. Look how they're drawn. Leave it to the firefighters. No, no, no. Excuse me? I know, but yeah, see, it's not okay. That's good. As long as okay. See, look, it's not at a place of hate. Okay, she... Her mom's like, hey? What if her mom... That I'm going with you. Dad and Tatsuya make sure they're safe. What if her mom was also a magical girl and she just knows? That'd be some... I don't tell lies, I don't do bad things. You're not making a mistake. You're not being I saw by someone else. Yes. And she pushes her. Yo, man, careful. She needs her body. What if she fell down the stairs? Just kidding. But yeah, that's a trip. What if there's a magical girl that has just survived up until this point? Right? Just became an adult. Like, you know, they just lived a happy life fighting witches. Is that a thing? Yo! But, I mean, the turmoils of life, the despairs of life will probably turn you into a witch nonetheless. Just life in general. Yo, the animation! Yo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't lose hope. Uh-oh. Here we go. No. Don't lose hope. Please. No, she's done. Guys, I'm gonna have to mute. Give me a sec. Oh no! Her seed is getting contaminated. No! Come on, Madoka's gotta come through. She has to come through. There. Yo! Yo, and then the music starts playing! Give me a sec. Yo! She made the wish! Yo, okay, alright, don't hit me with the violins. So she made the wish, it's done. And now we're getting the awesome endings because we know that it's gonna be amped. It's gonna be hyped for this next episode. I don't know what to think. So, well, up until this point, Madoka just has to just win, right? It's not gonna be a team battle here. We're not gonna go back in time and bring everybody back. This is gonna be just pure Madoka strength, right? Because we haven't seen it. We haven't seen it yet, and she's really grown up in this episode. I want to talk about. Oh, wait, what did I want to talk about back here? Here, very realistic mindset with the. Here, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make the second monitor seeable so you guys can see where because I wanna like talk about things on the screen. So this idea of livestock, very realistic. Yeah, if anything, they treat humans, their livestock, better than we would treat ours, which it could be construed different ways because, or it could be seen in different ways because I mean, Wagyu beef, man, they get treated like crazy. They get treated like royalty over there. But yeah, it's a very realistic point of view. That's why Cubey is having a hard time with the emotion thing because they have no emotions, right? Because it's a realistic point of view, right? They see them as livestock, so it's the same. Like if they were to pray to someone else, will that like you know how when people worship like like food for sacrifice, whatever, they worship whatever they believe in. Nothing like whatever god they believe in, they worship them before they sacrifice, right? So does it make it better, right? In the grand scheme of things, does it make it better, like in your point of view, like the killing of something for your sustenance but praying up to something like that, is the idea better than what Cubey is doing, right? Because it's essentially the same thing is what I'm trying to say, right? They're still sacrificing, but just like throwing up a prayer ahead of that, does that make the sacrifices more humane? Right, is what I'm trying to ask. Really with you. Yeah, see, they made the way. See, that's the thing though with the whole emotion thing. You Cube doesn't let them know right about the soul gem, which is the messed up part. He has said that he's let girls previously know, and then they didn't like that idea, so then they stopped telling them. But I feel like somewhere down the line, because everybody will just eventually anybody would make a wish, right? Because it just sounds so intriguing, right? So I feel like somewhere down the line somebody would have made the wish knowing the consequences of the soul gem anyways. But and it's an interesting idea with the wishes is what made civilization what it is, right? And it's from the sacrifices that they make from becoming a witch. But so yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of a hard a hard thing to like wrap your head around, like, because it's literally two contrasting ideas. It's between science and like morality kind of, right? And like religion type of thing, because this it sounds like a religion, this type of like thinking, because Cube sounds like a god essentially, right? Well, anybody, I feel like anybody or any type of being that is uh not really sentient, but just like that has control over a human, like, and that humans can't really do anything about, I feel like would feel like they are god, right? If we're just being controlled by anything, like she's not being physically controlled here, but at the same time, or like Madoka is not being physically controlled, but at the same time you see that Cube, there's no end to Cube, right? Homura tries killing Cube multiple times, doesn't work. um just like Cube is just farming essentially, like farming us essentially. So anything above that you would kind of consider it like godly, right? Not that they're god themselves, but godly because of the pure power. But yeah, that is why it's difficult to kind of pick a side, right? Because they both make sense, right? They both make sense. They're just um two different like two different I don't even know what to say. Not really subjects, but you know what I'm saying? Science, morals, two different like wavelengths, but still on the same wavelength. Like they could still coexist, but they're very opposite, right? It's hard to believe in one, and it's hard to believe in both at the same time, especially this idea, right? Because if you think of it in a logical way, Cube gives them a wish, right? So he does treat them, when you betray them, but their own prayers that did. See, all hopes are wishes for something other than the current reality, after all. Other than the current, and anything that doesn't match reality is bound to create a distortion. So why is it surprising that these things always end in disaster? So yeah, so wishes in general is something that wasn't supposed to happen. That's why it's a wish, right? So when you keep distorting the timeline, obviously things are gonna go bad. If they considered such a natural outcome to be a betrayal, they were wrong to have made wishes at all. See, this is a realistic point of view, scientific. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's two different ideas, right? See, that's why I've told you guys before, I am a social worker, or like I've gone to social work for a long time, or social school for social work for a long time. And but I always consider myself also very realistic and and stuff. So in like things in general and subjects in general. So that's why I can relate to both sides. But it's yeah, it's also messed up, man. Yeah, see, it is also messed up because there's a benefit, right? there's a benefit to this, to like for girls sacrificing themselves, or for the magical girls, and like they get something fulfilled while they live. But at the same time, it's for um it's for despair later, right? So yeah, it's tough. It's This is tough, man. They're two contradicting ideas clashing. I still don't agree with Cube. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't think I'm siding with Cube here. This is still messed up. Do not, if you do not disclose the soul gem, messed up. That is messed up. But I feel like Cube would get to girls, or would get to, yeah, a girl that is in a desperate enough situation that knowing that their life goes into a soul gem, they wouldn't care about. They just want to make that wish. I feel like in Mommy's situation, right? I feel like she wouldn't have cared because she was in that car accident, right? So she was almost dead, right? So it's like if Cupid were to say, "Hey, your soul will become a soul gem, if you make this wish," she'd just be like, "I don't care, I'm about to die," right? I feel like that's what would have happened. It's just like a realistic way of thinking, right? So not telling them part is the messed up part, but and yeah, if this was real, if this is like a real life scenario, I feel like, right, everybody's different, everybody has situations are different, and people would have made the wish nonetheless. And it's just the fact that Cube is hiding that information and is using us as livestock. That's messed up, man. I don't know, man. It's like it's fair to think this way in a sense because of the way that we get our food. Also, if you're a meat eater, okay, I am a carnivore. I am a straight up carnivore. So that's why I understand that. Hey, if you see us this way too, if there's a being that would see humans this way too, it makes sense because we also do this, right? But it's just messed up because we also know that humans, like, I don't know, if you compare us to like animals, like it's hard to compare us to like people we or things we can't communicate with, right? So we don't know about their emotions, about how cows feel or something like that, or animals feel, and it's just, but maybe they can communicate it to their other cows, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just like humans in general kind of, I guess we kind of turn off that part of emotion when we're dealing with like stuff like food, right? Because we don't want to think about it. But yeah, realistic, very realistic way of thinking. So I could see Cube's point of view, I guess, but yeah, I don't side with Cube at all. It's still 0%, guys, or negative if anything. But yeah, cool episode. There was more I wanted to talk about, but I feel like this reaction is already going too long. If there's anything I want to mention, I'll mention it next episode, like I did last time. Uh, but yeah, guys, this is the end of the reaction. If you like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. It'll really help our community grow. And hit that notification bell button so you're notified whenever I upload. Also, just a reminder, guys, I'm thinking of watching some Shaman King, 2022 Shaman King. I don't know when, and it's not going to be a consistent schedule. It's just whenever I feel like watching it. If I'm feeling nostalgic, then I'll throw on some Shaman King. So if you guys want to watch that, then yeah, just keep up with the channel a little bit, I guess, if you want. If you guys aren't that interested, it's all good. I hope to see you guys in another series where you are interested. Anyways, it's been your boy Dark Green Poo, and I'm out this bitch. Later.